morning, mini bikers. Today we have the Honda Grom here, and I want to share something that I discovered at the racetrack yesterday that caused me some problems. On the Grom, I have adjustable handlebar levers for the front brake. This adjusts the position of the bar, or the lever relative to the bar. Problem I had at the track yesterday was I went to use the front brakes and they go clear to the bar on the smallest setting. Some children were crawling all over my bike the other day and changed the brake lever, and unfortunately it was on the smallest position. So at the track I was able to put it to the largest position and the brake works, but as you can see, once I get the brake pressure, there's not a lot of room between the bar and the lever. The brake works perfectly fine. It has full stopping power, no sponginess. This is just a setup issue. SV Racing Parts sells this particular piece. It's a spacer. They sell this for their Kayo mini bikes, but I can use this on pretty much any brake lever you want to add some space to. What it's going to do is it's going to go between the clamp here and add this much extra space to the front brake lever. So that's going to move my brake lever about 5 to 7 millimeters further out. So I'm going to go over this really quick, how to install this, and that should fix my brake lever position adjustment so that I can run more of a in-between setting on the brake lever. Again, even on the smallest setting, you don't ever want the lever coming all the way back to the bar. That can limit your stopping power, and you can also trap a finger between the lever and the grip, especially while you're operating the throttle. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and fix that up. First step on the install here is pretty simple. We're just going to take the bolts out and then take the master cylinder off. We don't have to move anything terribly radical. We're just going to get this opened up so we can put the spacer in and then retighten the bolts. So very, very simple install. So I want to take a slightly closer look here. You can see I've taken the clamp apart, and the little spacer goes on the master cylinder side here. So you can see the little crescent on the front. If you put it on backwards, all it does is move this clamp further out, which accomplishes nothing. So I did want to share, make sure you get it installed on the correct side, and then just tighten the bolts and reposition the lever where you want it for your hands. That's all there is to the install here. It's pretty basic, but it'll get you a little more lever travel out here. These are cheap parts. You can use them on literally any bike. But on the minis with little hand controls, they're kind of a necessity. I wear an extra large glove size, so my hands definitely need a little extra reach there. Anyway, this is a cheap one. You can find these on SV Racing Parts. I don't know if anyone else makes them, but that's where I first became aware of them when I got my Kayo.